All right, it's time for teen news. We are your teen news leader.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the New York Post today. Big headline, I was stripper at 12.
What was the headline, Opie?
I was stripper at 12.
I was stripper
at
12. That isn't even this is preteen news?
Well, it started as a preteen story, but it's now a teen story, yes.
All right.
I was actually caught up in the part that they didn't put I was a stripper at 12. That's what bothered me.
I was stripper at 12?
I was stripper at 12.
Where's she from, Thailand or Vietnam?
Yeah, one of those places.
Really? Gotta be Asian.
No, I don't know where she's from. But she works at the Sweet Cherry Strip Bar in Sunset Park.
Yeah, if you got underage girls in your club, perhaps the name Sweet Cherry ought to be changed to throw the cops off. Right. Why not Old Hag's Place? Right. Dry Vagina. Something. Not Sweet Cherry.
Dropbox.
Wonder what's going on in there. Yeah. Used up ovaries.
The Dropbox Lounge.
Where'd they find all those underage chicks? I don't know. Surprisingly, they were dancing at Bob McAllister's place.
Wonderama.
Runaway's tale of sick skin trade. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody,
strap in.
Everybody ready for our teen news today?
Hot.
When cops raided a topless bar in Brooklyn earlier this month, they found a 17-year-old runaway from Virginia who said she had been raped by club staff. The raid at Sweet Cherry in Sunset Park highlighted what is an increasing trend of underage women working in the sex industry. Here is one girl's story. I became a stripper in an East New York topless bar at the age of 12 after running away from home. Orphaned by a violent tragedy at age 7 and living with a family member in Crown Heights, I thought I could make it on my own. My friend told me she had been to a club and made $100. I went there and they gave me a costume, and the owner made me give him a lap dance and a wall dance. Nobody asked me how old I was, even though I was very petite. I'm 17 now, and people still think I look like 14. They only asked whether I was a virgin. They said I could make a lot of money losing my virginity.
Well, of course.
Soon they began to encourage me to lose my virginity.
Yeah.
They told me I would be a star. They told me that it wouldn't faze me because I wouldn't have to have emotions. I thought maybe they would like me more if I did, and they would give me more money. I went with several other girls to meet a businessman in a hotel room who offered to pay me $500 to have sex. He tried, but then I cried, and he stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost my virginity to my pimp when I was nearly 13. I met him when he befriended me on the street. I went to live with him, and he would take me to the clubs. Sometimes when we needed money, he encouraged me to take men into a VIP room where men could pay for sex. They never paid less than $100. My pimp picked me up at the end of every night and took the money. I felt like I loved him and that he was my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Age 15, I was eventually placed in a diagnostic facility as a person in need of supervision where I was referred to GEMS, the only agency in the state to provide service for sexually exploited young women. And then they helped her get a life together, and she's now
that isn't really
school and stuff.
Just a stripper story. That's a prostitute story.
That's not. I wouldn't consider that hot teen news.
Well, no, it kind of fell apart there.
After the headline.
Yeah, the wheels kind of fell off the hot teen news story.
I mean,
today.
I like a good hot teen story as much as anybody, but I was, personal family tragedy. I was exploited into drinking out of mules for Barney pictures when I was 9. You filth bag. Where does that fall into hot teen news? When Brittany was 17, if a little nipple pops out, that's very sexy, but an exploited 12-year-old.
We said it earlier where all of us are a little tired because of the game, and I figured it was a hot teen story, and I didn't need to read this.
Well, how long?
I figured I didn't need to pre-read this. I figured it would sell itself there as a hot teen news
that's why
story.
you were tired. You didn't realize it was wrong to rape 13-year-olds.
No, I wanted to defend myself. Actually, as I was reading this, I was sweating and getting overheated, realizing that,
it wasn't
maybe
as sexy as first anticipated.
Maybe this wasn't a hot teen news story, but I felt like maybe we didn't need to pre-read this one before we went on the air.
You should have punched it up on the fly.
Did you hear about this really hot teen story? Little girl in Colorado, a couple days before Christmas.
Cute little cowboy hat.
Oh, my God.
Hot teen news.
Yeah.
Well, I blew the hot teen news portion of the show today.
Jesus.
I was reading it, and it was getting worse and worse. And I'm thinking to myself, is there any way I could get out of this one?
I just wanted to be loved, but he would punch me. Wow, welcome to the Hot Teen Corner. Very sexy story there, Ope.
Her name was Jean Bonnet. She liked playing in the basement.
Oh, brother.
Right next to the rolled-up carpet she was found next to.
Yeah.
Hot teen news.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a little uncomfortable as we continued with that. And you guys were dead silent.
How can we not be? Hot, sexy teen story as the van rolled backwards, and they both just looked at each other like, all right, what's going on here? Hot teen story. New boyfriend didn't like kids.
That was very uncomfortable.
You know, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it a lot.
It was really uncomfortable.
Hot teen news.
Wow. That hot teen news segment stunk. It was horrifying. Can't believe women don't listen to this program. Yeah, maybe it's me being too misogynistic, or maybe it's you considering the brutal rape of a 12-year-old who was befallen by family tragedy to be hot teen news. I can't believe the ladies aren't lining up to enjoy this.
Oh, God. That is horrible. We're much better when we're tired, though.
Oh, that is really...
We would have caught that. I was like, this will work for the hot teen.
Oh, there's a really sexy story. Get your mules out, everyone. But 1981, a 6-year-old was found... His little headless torso was found, and his father went on to host his own show. Hot teen news. No fire truck for you, little fella.
Yeah, perhaps the hot teen news segment needs hot teen news.
Who's hosting your hot teen news segment? Jesse Temendequist? Come on over, Megan. Come on over, Megan. Little white puppy needs a good petting. Hot teen news. She looked confused, and I smothered her. Wow. Lubricant not included.
It was so uncomfortable. I started sweating.
I saw that you were having a little trouble reading that story.
I'm like,
wow.
Holy S. I'm like, is this going to get worse? I just kept reading.
Wait till you get the DVD of Hot Teen News, The Polyclass Story.
Wow. Yes, that's right. You'll have an Amber Alert in your pants when you hear this one. Hot teen news. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was so uncomfortable. Oh, I was just praying that I was going to get either hot or something.
You yell at me for no show prep. You read a child rape and tell everyone to put their laughing hats on and relax.
You know who would have loved that hot teen news? Little Katie Beers, if she wasn't stuck in a cellar in a dungeon on Long Island being raped by some old man. Oh, she might have enjoyed that.
Oh, holy S. I haven't been that uncomfortable in a really long time.
That is awful.
Hey, Mark,
horrible.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Good to hear you again. Let me ask you a question, you little frail blonde deviant. Were you out trolling the corn mazes on Long Island with a story like that?
Well, you know what made it so hot was recently that the lawyer who killed little Lisa was released from jail. So Joel Steinberg is hosting the Hot Teen News segment. Chain that little cock tease to the radiator.
I've had enough bomb laughs along.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
Yeah, guys, I think the E channel's copying your format. Tonight they're doing the Dominique Dunn story.
That was kind of hot teen news.
Yeah.
Awful.
Wow.
Not good.
How are we going to recover from that one? Mark from Jersey, what's up?
You guys totally ruined it for me.
Hello? We lost Mark. Oh. Yeah.
Oof. All right. Good one.
Well, there you go.
That was hot teen news. That was
we
our
play the outro for the hot teen news segment.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow. We have Tommy Lee discuss how to watch hot teens when they're swimming.
My gut hurts. I'm laughing so hard. In a way, you got me out of it, though. Thank you.
Wow, and the soundtrack for the teen news is going to be provided by Eric Clapton. Undo your zippers as we play the No Window Guard for Little Connor.
Yeah. That's so hot. Will we get into undiagnosed intestinal diseases of little girl from Poltergeist story?
Oh, my God. What's wrong with you?
Look into the EKG. Wow. Real sexy segment.
Yeah.
Oof.
You really know how to pick those hot, steamy, sexy
you
stories.
You really do.
That was a good one.
Next time I want to whack my bag, I'll ask you to... Maybe you could send me these Al-Zarqawi beheading videos.
Yeah. Hot.
I was abused at 12. No reason to read the story before you announce it. And not only, this was so bad about it, not only did you do that, but before the commercial you said, hot teen news coming up.
Hot teen news coming up. And I was touched at 8. Gang raped at 10. Put out by a pimp at 12. For my 13th birthday, I got a positive on my AIDS test. When most kids were using Clearasil to cover up acne, I was covering up sarcoma on my face. By 15, my vagina fell out. Hope this is sexy and steamy enough for you.
Elton John sings the theme for the hot new teen story. Adios, Ryan.
He puts the fun back in hemophilia. I don't think we'll be doing that segment anymore. Jeez.
That was going to be a benchmark bid, too.
I had my prom from a hospital bed. I weighed 75 pounds. Sure, play the porn music, Opie. I'm sure it's a hot, hot story.
I ate it bad today.
Yeah, maybe a little proofreading might help out.
Hey, how about that hot new teen story coming out of Houston? 5 teens in the bathtub while mommy accidentally drowns them. The Sexy Yates Teen Funhouse.
That's a pre-teen story.
Oh, they might have been teens someday.
You guys just left me out there, too. I'm looking around like, oh, you guys know what's going on
Well,
here.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, what happens where this gets to be hot teen news? When as soon as the headline said I was stripper at 12, like that's never a sexy direction to go in.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
Wow.
No prep for today, and you end up doing this teen story. Give me the Tatum O'Neal story.
Yeah, we should go back to the Tatum O'Neal
Oh,
transcript.
God, that was such more of a hotter story than this one. Thanks, Norton. You got my junk off over here.
Thanks, fella.
All right. Very good. Yeah, that was great. Woo.